Okay, welcome. Let me quickly get the link to the Discord channel. So advertise. Yeah, so yesterday we have beaten Chuck. We also looked at the frag sheet. We lost Donphan in the split, very, very sad. But we got Swampert to be the MVP. And just now, wait, let me quickly can choose a color here. Think we will maybe go for like light blue, like steel. I think that looks cool. And it's sometimes a little bit difficult to get. Because the only way I found out how to like I should have done this off screen. Can I not put a jasmine here somehow? Yes. Cool. So we can maybe even make it a little bit wider. So Jasmine split now will start out without us getting many encounters. Uh, but I think Lighthouse in general is not like super difficult. We will also teach Fly to at least Gyarados. I think on Gyarados it's a pretty important move. I forget Flail. And now we can finally go whoosh. Go places we want to be. So step one is leveling. I think we can go to 42 with everyone. But we will check learn sets beforehand if we know any TMs. Nothing interesting here. These think Azumarill only gets like Aqua Tail at 45. And Floatzel is also not getting anything interesting. So we can just straight up level this. Just check the Gyarados. He gets Aqua Tail on 47. Okay. Of course, we won't teach Jump Kick. Just not accurate enough. And I think I will only level the Pokemons that seem important here because we are running somewhat low on rare candies. Illumise could be cool. Definitely want to use this. This will be used. This could have use. This could have use. Maybe down here we put all the mons that we need to maybe consider. I'm sure this gets like used. Okay, does any one of them know HM? He might need to forget. Tentacruel does, but I don't think we go Giga Drain over any of these moves. We have a decent amount of strong grass types. So we can go to 42 with all these guys. Yeah, we don't go Thunderbolt. I think the switching utility is just super valuable on Volbeat. With U-turn being the TM flex slot. This is an interesting one. I think we looked at the... We need to look at the executor matchup on Giovanni, because X-Scissor is basically the only point in the game where we want to click that. And as you can see, like expert belt X-Scissor is not reaching. We could maybe like U-turn, but we don't have a strong enough follow-up into the guard jump. So I think we can forget X-Scissor. It's never clicked and I never tried Iron Head. Maybe we click it even less. Okay, the Earth Power. I guess over HP Fire. Pachirisu, of course. Such a cool Pokemon. No Giga Drain here. And let's... what's the learn set here? I think Air Cutter honestly is better. Okay, so we'll try to have all the leveled Pokemons on top. So these two guys can definitely be leveled. I want to level this. We want to level this. This and that. Sure. It's a better Avalanche, but not... That doesn't matter. Ice Punch mostly single damage anyways, in my opinion. Just need to make sure to forget... I know we don't go Muddy Water, right? Yeah, our attack set is just much higher. Because our IVs are also looking more towards the attack. Brick Break, I guess it's a TM anyways, so not really needed. I don't think we need elemental punches here. And now we get the big sucker punch, huge power sucker punch. I mean, that has to be good, right? I think crunch is rarely clicked if we have sucker punch. Might be a mistake, but felt off. And here we get reversal, which will also be big. Like the 41 reversal is a huge game changer. I will forget U-turn for now, because that's just a TM, but I guess we might forget Leaf Blade. And now here we actually have an evolution coming up. We need to make the call if we want to get Hammer Arm. But I would assume so. Stone Edge is no real value. We don't get Earthquake. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely want to level up our Evolve on 42. Yeah, I think we'll go like this for now. Okay, cool. So let's level these guys next. Don't have surf here. Can just level everyone. We're minus attack, so Aquatel, not really my choice. I don't think we go Muddy Water here. I like my moveset. We could maybe go Muddy Water over Thunderbolt, but yeah, I think I prefer it like this. This is a TM anyways, I guess, so no need to teach that. Okay, cool. Hyper Voice is just a worse Hyper Beam, because in this game Hyper Beam is recoil and we are Magic Guard. Air Slash is cool. Aerial Ace is a TM. Yeah, no, Rock Slide is also a TM. Okay, so now we have to look a little bit deeper. Like Fearow, it's all about if we get Sucker Punch, and we don't. We get Drill Peck and Roost. I'm not sure. What are we waiting for on Starmie? Power Gem on 46, is that worth delaying for? I guess it is. And here I wanted to maybe delay for Bug Buzz. I decided it wouldn't be that important, but I think we will keep these guys as XP things for now. Okay, so one new evolution for the box. And we can go back to Chuck and look at the next fight. I think this is immediately like the scariest fight in the entire lighthouse. Because there's a bright powder. Mm. So the opener. Can we do like reversal stuff? Easily possible. I mean, I guess we just need to watch out because there's a fake out mon coming in. So question is if we are on 14 HP. I know then we... Okay, nah, I'm not sure if reversal is the way to go. Random move, we don't want to bait that. So maybe this is correct, but we just close combat. Close combat, bait Raichu. Switch AI. Hmm. Okay, yeah, makes sense. This is coming in. After defense drop, it's seeing Volt Switch kill. So it's either Volt Switch or Fake Out. So Volt Switch or Fake Out, who do we go to? Oh, it's Mold Breaker. I need to go into a ground mon. So maybe Swampert baits HP Grass. Yeah, maybe this is already the point where we forget Wing Attack, maybe even. Nah, I think Leaf Blade is just... I mean, Leaf Blade is good against ground types. We switch into a ground type and we hit them with Leaf Blade. Then we can also switch in on Reversal. So I think I want to go U-turn here. Or we go for... This thing is just dead. So I'm a little bit scared that but Fake Out Crit is never getting me into Surf range. So we can just U-turn out, bait the HP Grass, go back in. Don't think we never bait Surf. We can U-turn again and he's in Aqua Jet range. So then this guy is in. And he sees Muddy Water. And he's freaking sniper. He's also freaking sniper. I don't know. How do we even beat this thing? Because if he crits us, we're basically dead. There's level 45 Ampharos who would also need to dodge a freaking crit. Magnezone also needs to dodge a freaking crit. And he's hitting us with muddy waters. Everything is terrible. But Tentacruel might be able to stall this. Maybe let's also bring a water absorb mon. Switch in for signal beam. Maybe somehow beat this guy. And then I think Swampert just wins the final 1v1. Ah, hmm. Maybe we can have Swampert already in or something like that, and then we should be super fine with Earthquake into Aqua Jet kill. Yeah, I don't like that we basically have to go like to this kind of a strategy in the first fight. We might be able to like maybe Walrein is better. Yeah, now having delayed for Peristrong would have been really good. So I need to look up PP counts. So Muddy Water I think is 10. Yes. Then Signal Beam is 15. Flamethrower is 15. So we basically end here. And we are baiting random move and not Muddy Water. I think this is better. Okay. Go 43 on our Carrymon here. Black belt. Just hold an Oranberry here. Let's check for Fiji Berry usage. Modest, timid, calm, or bold, and we are rash, so we can go Fiji Berry. Maybe Black Sludge here and Pertham here. I mean, this is also a really good matchup if you really need to, like, if you made like some mistakes. Yeah, I'm not sure if Skarmory will take the 10 signal beams. We'll just have to see. Man, what a scam fight. And this is only the first Bright Powdermon and I'm already struggling. Ah. I know it's not the first Bright Powdermon. We already took down the Jumpluff, which was also a freaking problem. Man, this run is not equipped for Bright Powdermons. I guess we get the Ampharos later on, which will be nice. We get Magnezone later on, which can also do stuff. Oh wait, can we magical leave this thing? Not really, right? It's also not an Oko. And we need Okos. Because freaking sniper crits just kill us. Okay, let's go. First trainer. Okay, fake out happened over Volt Switch kill. Just wanted to see one thing. Yeah, we were always in Volt Switch range, even if it's turn 1 Volt Switch, like, all fine. Let's immediately adjust the frag sheet. So we have Swampert gets his first kill and Farfetch'd down here gets his first kill. So, Muddy Water incoming. We go here. Let's open up something to go for the Muddy Water count. And that's 1. He has a Signal Beam, 15. Ice Beam, I think, is 15. And Flamethrower is 15. Muddy Water is 10. First signal beam tanked. Now it's flamethrower. Flamethrower tanked and on the cargo. Even if I'm not flash fire, flamethrower is not highest damage, it's muddy water. So we can just go back here. Second muddy water. Here. Flamethrower go here. Back on a muddy water. Back on a signal beam. Coming on flamethrower. I also, what I want to see here is, so 58 is the range for Skarmory. And signal beam is 9, so we need to stay above 67. Before we switch in, we need to be above 67. I guess we maybe get one more round of pivots. Like this. Oh no. We get another one. Right. Muddy water is an 8, so yeah. Now on the muddy water we go here again. And now we cannot go into Skarmory. Instead, let me check. 27 damage on Farfetch'd would leave us with 49 HP, which would be in muddy water range. So yeah, we have to go Tentacruel here. Signal beam 7. And on Tentacruel it's muddy water, so now we have the short pivot line. 8 muddy waters. Back to Tentacruel on signal beam number 8. Muddy water number 9. So now we go here for signal beam number 9. And now we can go back into Skarmory. And he can no longer click muddy water. Signal beam 10. We can switch into Makago on flamethrower 7. And we can Lava Plume here. We Lava Plume again. And we Lava Plume again. And 60 HP. Everything is nice. We can Lava Plume again. And nice. We got the kill. So Makago gets a kill after a very, very long time. Basically, he didn't get a kill for the last 3 splits, but now he's back on the board. I mean, he was very important multi-split, to be fair. And now we can go Swampert. We Earthquake. And we Aqua Jet. And Swampert goes to 2 frags. We'll send in a short screenshot. Okay, so I think from now on, most likely it will be easier. Would be funny if we immediately struggle against the next trainer, but we have a Swampert and we're speed tying. But does it really matter? We just go Muscle Band, Earthquake, and pretty sure we would bait in Luminion. So that's actually not good, because this is wrong order, because it's a Swampert. Wait a second, our grass types are just killing this, or what? Our physical grass types are killing it for sure. So why is this Masquerain over the minion? Because bug water versus others only water type. I see, I see. I thought he would be bug water flying. Let me check the Pokedex just to be sure. He's written differently. How is he called? Minion. Is that not what I... Okay, yeah, he's only water type. So this thing is coming in and it's seeing Silver Wind. Silver Wind kill. So this would be better because we can actually show air slash kill, which looks easier to deal with. Because on air slash we can go to like magnet right shoe. And because we are plus speed, we just freaking chain 2. Okay, that looks good. Prelume and Raichu on the back. Then on this thing we can like volt switch out. Into a fighting type. I don't know, far-fetched. Never Thunder Fang, always like Sing or Iron Head. Yeah, that will be an easy frag for us, and we will bring some strong Pokemons in the back. And of course an XP sink in form of Granbull. Okay. Chestoberry here. Now we need a magnet and we need the miracle seed for the opening frag. Let's check it one more time. Yeah, the skills. Bates air slash kill. We survive that. Magnet Thunderbolt we kill. We bait this because of Surf. Magnet Thunderbolt also kills this, and then we are super safe here. I guess we can at least move him a little bit higher. I don't like to have like a super low level XP sink with me. Crunch is just not that good. Wait, do we outspeed this? We do, right? Oh, I didn't check that, I just assumed. But of course we do. Okay, cool. So Farfetch'd gets a second kill, Prelume gets the first kill of the split, and Raichu gets his first 2 kills of the run. So this Bird Keeper is optional, and I won't fight him. Instead, we will make sure to have a flying type. We will also skip the Dark Pulse, because I don't see a way beating this Lapras. That's just so freaking strong. So we'll go to Gentleman Preston and basically bring a Flymon to fly out afterwards. And the opening kill can maybe even be done by Raichu. Yeah. So Raichu makes the opening. And then who can take the kill here? Yeah. I don't think this is a roost mon, but we will teach it fly over steel wing. So, man, it's crazy to outspeed this Firo. So for some damage, we can Volt Switch out, and I will Volt Switch into Swampert. We will Earthquake. We will Earthquake. We will Earthquake. And take the kill. Yes, another Swampert kill. I think I'm just a Swampert fan, and I want to see it high on the kill sheet. Uh, Breloom would have been a far more justified frag here. He can come in on the Toxic and basically just farm, having infinite HP basically, and having super effective attacks. Okay. I think Fear will be a good XP sink for the upcoming battles if we can bring an XP sink. Of course, that's not guaranteed at all. Let's look at our options to kill this Starmie. Yeah, now I get why you want to have Aurora Beam on Raichu, because then I guess this thing comes in and you have like Aurora Beam and you just, I don't know, you don't even kill this. It's fine. Yeah, I think Pachirisu looks nice. Can Thunderbolt. We Volt Switch out on the Earthquake. And we don't. You know what? Maybe it's Raichu. Ah, no. Earthquake is not bad. Is it 1 HP reversal? Also not the solution. So at least like Raichu baits. Raichu baits the baits Giga Drain. Can we use that? No, I honestly think we could use this more on Pachirisu. Just go here, U-turn out on the air slash, back to Pachirisu. We will still be baiting Earthquake. Go to our guy. Okay, I guess we need more attack, so this guy will be needed. We outspeed, take the KO. We bait the clear air slash as well here, so we can U-turn out. Take another air slash, which doesn't matter. We can just Thunderbolt. We can just Volt Switch out on this guy. Then this monster is in the battle. But we have Silk Scarf. No. Muscle Band. No. Sure, there's like some play we have against this. A huge Sucker Punch. No. I guess we have Skarmory finally getting a kill. 53% from Fake Out. And then we Air Slash with a... Maybe we need Sharp Beak here for the Air Slash kill. And like in between, then this is Expert Belt. 77, 110. We can go Muscle Band here. This would already be the kill. Okay. Jumpluffs, the Raptor, Azumarill, Skarmory. Sharp Beak on Skarmory. Magnet on Pachirisu. Silk Scarf. Expert Belt. And Muscle Band. Any reason to pre-slap ourselves? Okay. We are fine. Thunderbolt kill. Volt switch out. On an earthquake, we U-turn out. Back here. Oh shit. How the fuck was this ancient power? I straight up thought this would be air slash. Ooh, foo, 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 foo. This could have been very, very bad in very, very many ways. Do we still survive the air slash crit? This is air slash, and air slash crit is 55. Yeah, it's easily survivable. That was ugly. Okay, so the raptor got a kill. Pachirisu got 2 kills, and Skarmory got a kill. That was such a bad oversight. We need to log in. Can't have another oversight like this. Okay, next fight. Just a self-destruct mon, so I guess Volbeat deserves a frag by going protect. Maybe not. Don't like the matchup at all. This looks better already. So Bennett basically takes the kill. Meganium can come in. Breloom can come in. Just missing. If we would have more speed IVs here, we don't need much more. I would be ready to go 43 for this fight. 44 is a little bit too much for me. Okay, maybe like an interesting line like this could like work. course, we forgot the held items. Miracle Seed. This dude is just holding the... Let's hold the Twisted Spoon. Let's go Oranberry here. Maybe even Oranberry here. Okay, so the line is obviously self-destruct into Bennett. Maybe this guy even switches out on me here. That's possible, by the way. So maybe Omar Star is a better bring. But then we need to change everything. I think we go for the Omar Star line. I like that more. We have Protect. Protect, this thing comes in and we can pre-damage ourselves into Volt Switch range. Go to Swampert. Oh, Swampert just takes a kill here, right? Soft Sand. Eat a Surf. Bait Surf or Ice Beam. So go into Meganium and just blast. Sure, that looks funny. So Omar Star, Swampert, Meganium. Keep Prelume in the back, and I think I will add maybe Tentacruel just for the fun. No, not really, right? Maybe like this. I don't know. So now item-wise, it's Soft Sand for the kill. We don't need to pre-sleep. We can just go Asperberry here. This is most likely Surf anyways, right? Yeah. But like crit here, the important thing is that this crit 108, 31 HP does not get us into ancient power range, of course. Let's go Miracle Seed here and maybe Silk Scarf here. Sure. Let's run this. Did I just fail this 10 times in a row? I was like, no, I can do it the way I, with my pattern. Yeah, we have a Flymon. We could fly back. I will just quickly, I forgot to pre-damage. That's of course important. I will do that in a calculator, since I didn't screw it up already because I could get back. So we said this guy needs to be on 108. To be fair, we could nearly just eat the self-destruct. We could like tickle him. Tickle into self-destruct. That would be a fun play. You know what? I will do that. Ah, no. That's just risky. Let's not risk it after we already nearly screwed something up today. But I'm somewhat certain it would work. 108, is that correct? It absolutely is. So Meganium gets a frack. Omastar gets a frack. And Swampert gets a frack. Just so people realize, Furo is very, very close to losing his second place even now. Swampert and Omastar are moving up. And Azu is not far behind. And afterwards it drops off a little bit because I think Quagsire basically had his best split already. And Donphan and Masquerine are both dead. And Volbeat is also not that impactful any longer. And then we have some upcomers that could be future goats. Okay. I think we will go for the Cliff Cave today. Maybe we can unlock that, but I won't get all the way to Wake. I don't want to play that much longer. So let's talk to the sky. Take the secret potion. Fly back. Oh wait. Just take the elevator. That's one thing I want to see. Are these trainers still here? Yes, because I know that they despawn at some point and then you can get the Dark Pulse for free. Now Boba is calling me, telling me about the Safari Zone. And this will be the next point of interest. Does curse always hit? Yes, it does. So we can just curse this. But then we're dead to Gyro Ball crit, unless we are Iron Ball. We're still faster, so we still cannot get Thunderwave full parrot. Ah, this is beautiful. Mm. Also, just by the way, this is a crazy play. But of course we're dead to explosion, so we can't just do that. I think we can get Omar Star in. Get that defense lower, get that attack most importantly lower. We might get paralyzed, but that helps us with other stuff. We can also go for a potion, and curse just stays on. I think that's already a pretty safe play. But just to be super safe, we might bring Togetic as XP sink. And then Floatzel is a big one on this fight, I think. Because we can go Expert Belt. Because we expect like, oh wait. We need another mon to, when the kill happens. I guess a Skarmory is fine. After some tickles. Bait this in, we bait most likely Flamethrower or Power Gem, both is fine. And then we can chain these guys, but we need to be pre-slept. Sure thing, so Skarmory, Floatzel, and maybe bring another backup mon. But who could we bring? Hmm. Ah, maybe it is Zoomeril. Yeah, I think it's a Zoomeril in the backup. It's just such a powerful mon. Okay, so Iron Ball here. Chestoberry here. Well, you know what? Maybe Oranberry here? Oh, there's another problem about this. We cannot use Omar Star for the stall. Omar Star can only be a backup. I think Skarmory will be the play. Okay, let's import our save. Pre-sleep everyone. Download the save. This cannot be asleep, so we need to wake it up. Let's read up about focus band. I'm treating this a little bit like it would be, for some reason in my head it's bright powder, but no, it's focus band. So we can just air slash this like twice. This should be safe. Okay, now this should be even easier. Yeah, still super healthy. We bait flamethrower. We cannot get burned because we are pre-slept. It's Aqua Tail. And it's Ice Punch. Okay, nice. So Skarmory gets another kill. This might become a Skarmory split, because until now we haven't gotten that much value out of it. Yeah, let's go back. And now we have a really big encounter coming up. I really want a Hariyama. Like, that Pokemon is so good and it would solve so many problems because Jasmine is looking fine because we have Makago. But Price, that Mamoswine, no idea how to beat it. Like, currently, some of the things I'm holding in my box, of course, are Magical Leaf Meganium. We have Magical Leaf or probably even Gravity Clefable. But I mean, come on. Don't want to sit there and be like, Gravity Clefable is my prize answer. Hariyama would be much better. Okay, let's... You know what? Maybe we can even keep the team somewhat like this. Yeah, not too many super scary encounters, and we will just take the fastest one we can take here to the front, yeah. Then orange berries on everyone. And maybe black sludge here. Cool, let's go. Let's send the final encounter of the stream and then we will end it. I don't think I will go for the metronome fight. Normally you can manage that fight, but I have never used that item. Maybe there's like use cases for it in the Jasmine fight, but then we can still get it to a later point. So this I think is wrong. We need to check the master sheet. I think there's no. Wait, let me check. It's not lighthouse. It is here. There's a 20% Dawnfen chance basically, and the tracker tells me it's 20% Golbat, but that doesn't matter obviously because one of the mons is on my ban list, the other mon is already catched. So this is actually the correct stats for the mons we can get. I think the 12.5% is a big loss. If he gets this, that's super sad. Um, anything else I think is really good. Okay, Onyx, sure, let's quick ball it. Not what we needed. Like Hariyama is pretty sure that would have been the best one here. But I'm just a big Steelix fan, so I cannot complain about this. So I think 33 Mach was the last, right? Yeah, so this is number 34. It's Steelix. Nice. I won't evolve yet because obviously that's why I kept back the metal coat, because now we have a decision if we want to go Magnezone before Jasmine or if we want to go Steelix. Only 12.5% chance at this point. Is there like a play where we delay this route? Any like dupes we can get? Not really, we just have to risk it. I mean, all the encounters we can get here, maybe besides Machamp, are really nice. But Jasmine I think is manageable anyways, but Price. How the freak do we beat Price? Maybe Aura Sphere. Maybe there's like Aura Sphere play. I mean, of course, we need to get a Pokemon that can learn Aura Sphere. We can also do like a Blizzard Wall Rain. That might even be better. Still, not the super strong choices. So, Onyx, it's plus attack minus speed. That's cool. Lightning Rod, 10 HP, 12 attack, sadly only 3 defense, but I think that's not too relevant. We are super high anyways. 6 special attack, 28 special defense, and 17 speed. That looks pretty cool. Hyped to get another Steelix run. Last one, I just my Steelix got overshadowed by like Levitate Probopass, by late game Aggron. Just I had like all the steel types in the world. I hope this one we get some very, very nice Steelix value because I just like that Pokemon so much. So yeah, I would call it a day. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you around for the rest of this zone and of course the big final, the Wake fight. Let us quickly check how good Swampert is in this fight. 140. Who can I outspeed? Who is relevant to be outsped by me? Oh, thanks for joining in, Kayla. Not sure how long you've been here, but if you just joined now, that would be that would be so funny because Intercom also straight up joined my Chuck stream when I said bye bye. Oh, this could be cool. And I want to get the Swift Swim. Well, but I'm not sure if we are getting it. Ah, well, that's a question for another day. See you around. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, you saw. I guess then you saw the Bennett Fortress line. I think that was really nice. Iron Ball Bennett. Never used that ever before. And probably there are like 10 other ways to do that stuff riskless. But I mean, honestly, maybe not. Maybe there are only ways to like put it down to like missing an insane amount of moves. Or like stall and take the explosion. Yeah.